And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Oklahoma City Thunder. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Williams looking around. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Down low. Here's Jokic. Thunder with the rebound.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Now here's Williams. From the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Porter against Williams. Porter passes to Jokic. Misses in close.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
On the wing, Porter. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Holmgren with the steal. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Murray.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Brown. Porter with it. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Williams. Murray, no good.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
One misses for Hartenstein. And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Denver able to drain the three. And here is Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by one. Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic. Over Hartenstein. Jokic, no good. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Now Holmgren fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In third, the Thunder. Fourth, the Nuggets.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
Pass to Murray. Knocked loose. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Here's Jokic, and Holmgren pulls it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
There's Williams with the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams against Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Holmgren. And they get it back. Brown's shot is off.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. 13 feet away. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Isaiah Hartenstein taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy, and we thank you for the report. Free throw good, Porter. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks. They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to the wing. Westbrook kicks to Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Over Hartenstein. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Dort passes to Williams. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Murray. Inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Caruso up top. He's covered by Murray. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
With the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Williams inside. Watson's there. Caruso looking for an opening. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. They get it again. Here's Williams. In the corner, Murray with it. Off target from outside. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Dort. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, those passing skills are just part of what makes Caruso a valuable piece.
Outside Gordon. Watson the screen. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Got that one up quick. Jokic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And I appreciate the defensive effort, but you know Jokic can beat it.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. 1:30 left to play in the first. For 3, Williams. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Jokic, and it's denied. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Caruso against Murray. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Caruso, a screen on Gordon. Williams, for just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense, not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Here's Dort following the basket by Jokic. Left side Williams, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Murray. 15 seconds left in the first. And it's Gordon missing. Now Caruso. From deep three-point land, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
The Thunder leading by 6. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Wiggins. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3. Outside Westbrook. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Here's Jordan. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Caruso. Porter, no luck. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Wallace right side. Now here's Caruso. Wiggins, a screen on Porter. Caruso with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets shooting the ball at 42%. Taken away by Williams. Caruso against Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Williams. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Braun, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
He hits the second from the line. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Clock at 6. Puts it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Caruso's got his first basket.
Well, in that two-man set, Caruso just going himself. Very smart.
To the inside. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Denver.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Jordan is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Gilgeous-Alexander banked in off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, we talk a lot about Porter Jr.'s jump shot, his ability to space the floor, but I like his rebounding as well.
Murray's checked in for Peyton Watson. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Caruso finds Wiggins. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Brown. Here's Murray. The teardrop falls in. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray. Another shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Jordan. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Westbrook, still without a basket. Shoots over Dort. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. That one rolling around and rims out. The Nuggets trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown, the pass to Murray. Jordan with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, good.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Wiggins, a screen on Murray. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter with it. Dort covering. Porter against Dort. On the wing, Murray. 7 points in the game. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a 10-point game. To the paint, Hartenstein, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the wing, Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Nuggets, Jokic comes in for Jordan. And it's Peyton Watson in for Porter. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Jokic on top. He's defended by Hartenstein. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. And here's Westbrook. After the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. They push it up 4-on-3. Westbrook against Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Jokic with the steal. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
Well, in a league of huge guys, Jokic's size stands out. He is a problem.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Here's Brown. Watson's shot is off.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Williams. Murray, good.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
The Thunder leading by 7. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Dort. Dort's got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook against Dort. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Pocket 4. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in rebounding. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Gordon's checked in for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in. Brown the pass to Murray. Nice defense from Wallace. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Holmgren. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And something I like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Now, how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Holmgren hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Murray against Wallace. Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Pass to Brown. Second chance shot. On the left block, they grab their own miss. Here's Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's a high IQ play by Jokic. No one outsmarts him.
The Nuggets have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Dort. Williams with the ball. Here's Holmgren. No good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, right now for Denver, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie, I get into that.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
The Thunder leading by 9. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Williams. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Murray down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Fades. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Oklahoma City. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic, looking to get it going. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 14 points.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Jokic. 12 points for him. Here's Porter. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Dort. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter against Williams. 5 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. 17 points in the game.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Denver calls timeout. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Thunder in 4th.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
Porter finds Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lob pass to Gordon. It's tipped. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Screen by Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Nuggets trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 10. There's the triple. And Brown pulls it down. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
One shot.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Well, normally we see Porter Jr. shoot it from deep, but I'd love to see him go inside more. He has great length and touch.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Murray. Hartenstein can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 16. Porter in the corner. Back to Jokic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well. No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 18. Here's Murray up on top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 2 points. That one goes.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Caruso. Launches a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Got a hand on it.
Quite simply, Lu Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
The Nuggets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic inside. 16 points for him. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 17-point game. Pass to Jokic. Inside runner. Inside is Jokic territory.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Dort against Westbrook. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Nuggets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out. The Thunder leading by 17. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Murray. And he makes that one. That's now 22 points here for Jalen Williams.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Westbrook against Dort. Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got 14 points.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 29 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 19. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Takes the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 25 points.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Gordon. Murray down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Murray, no good. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Williams passes to Hartenstein.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Denver's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Here's Murray. Got a piece of it. Westbrook against Dort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the second free throw, good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the steal. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter dishes to Westbrook. Jordan outside. Pass to Strother. On the wing, Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and he knocks down the jumper.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Thunder have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
The line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for
1 shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 seconds left in the third. Westbrook scanning the floor. Shoots over Caruso. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the miss by Jamal Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And it seems the new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
And so he makes both from the line. Denver's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. To the wing on the left, and stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Westbrook, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Westbrook, so explosive with the ball.
The Thunder shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins, over Watson, and Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Murray. Here's the 3. To the left side wing. Right side, Westbrook. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Caruso. Guarded closely. And he converts the layup. Wallace has got his first bucket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Murray. Jordan with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, and Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
To the inside, here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Murray. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Brown, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. He hits both from the stripe. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Dort passes to Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Westbrook off on the layup. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now here's Caruso. Lets it go from 11, and the shot goes in.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Outside Westbrook. Williams against Jordan. Pass to Brown. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The Nuggets with another miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Westbrook. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And stolen by Jordan. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Lob pass to Gordon. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Finished off the break.
Well, if he's got a look, Caruso's going for it. No slowing down.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And that one, good. 17 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Caruso with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Pass to Williams. Dort against Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, you don't see Caruso take these shots much, but that doesn't mean he'll pass on the chance to score.
Dort against Westbrook. Pass to Murray. Jordan sets the screen for Murray. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, nice vision from Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
Pass to Williams. Now Dort. Now Caruso. Back to Dort. Now here's Caruso. Shoots. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Jordan on the wing. Outside Westbrook. Jordan a screen on Wiggins. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jordan over Williams. Pass to Brown. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. That's short off the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And it's Gordon missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Brown. And Westbrook, here we go. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Williams inside the line. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Williams has a screen for Wallace. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Thunder, Wallace. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murray the pass to Brown. Gordon with a screen on Wallace. Here's Brown. Wallace covering. On the wing, Gordon over Wiggins. And it's Gordon missing. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.